Can we go home now? No, we still have meat and skins to collect. I've never been a very good hunter. And don't say it's because I'm fat. I will teach you. There is a place close to the village, rich with game. We will hunt there. The shot must be quick, the kill clean. This rabbit is a gift we must return nature's kindness with our own. Take the time to aim. A missed shot will... And a database entry for hare. Behavior: skittish animals. Hares are not good at detecting threats. The weakness is bait, snares, and poison darts. Hunting tips: use a snare near a clue left by a hare to trap it, or place bait, then hide and assassinate when the hare is close enough. Alternately advance toward an undetected by hiding in the trees, and then use your bow. You can use a poison dart to slow the hare and kill it. Parts used: several, including the pelt and the rabbit's foot. Alright, we're done with hare. Oh, it looks like we missed a couple. Alright, oh, it looks like we missed a couple more. Oh my gosh. It's like we just got a bomb dropped on us. What do we got here? Oh my gosh. What are you trying to do? Alright, here we go. I don't blame you for not watching this one. The Cayuga Nation, meaning people of the swamp. The Cayuga Nation is a member of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. Both the Cayuga and Oneida nations are referred to as the younger brothers of the Haudenosaunee Grand Nation. This is going to be rough. Ratonhnhaké chiefs. The Ratonhnhaké, or chiefs. The Ratonhnhaké for plural and Royaner singular. Ratonhnhaké, or chiefs. Ratonhnhaké for plural and Royaner for singular is generally translated as chiefs. Each chief is named after one of the original founders of the league when it was established. These leaders represent their clan and nation at the Haudenosaunee Grand Council. The chiefs also serve as leadership within their respective nation. Each chief is installed by a clan mother who uses specific criteria to ensure he is qualified to assume the hereditary position. A chief is installed for life and is only released on account of merit, sickness, or death. Ayakotayaner are clan mothers. Ayakotayaner or Ayakoyaner is generally translated as clan mother. A clan mother is female leader of her clan family. Aside from her social and spiritual roles, a clan mother is politically responsible for selecting a chief who would represent her clan family. She watches for potential candidates from the time these men were boys, looking for special qualities and merit needed for this position of leadership, grooming them along the way. It has been said that Haudenosaunee leaders are not born, they are cultivated. A clan mother is installed for life and is only released for merit, sickness, or death. Haudenosaunee clan system. The Ratonhnhaké are a matrilineal society transferring identity through the mother's lineage. This extended family is called a clan. The Ratonhnhaké have 3 clans: the Turtle, the Wolf, and the Bear clan. Family names and clans are passed down from mother to child. Each member of a clan is considered relative regardless of which Haudenosaunee nation they belong to. For example, Wolf clan member of Ratonhnhaké nation and a Wolf clan member of the Seneca nation are still considered relatives. Likewise, the men and women of the Ratonhnhaké nation practiced exogamy, marrying outside their matrilineal clan family. Clans have specific social, spiritual, and political roles to play in the Ratonhnhaké society and is the pillar of traditional Ratonhnhaké governance. With the clans of the Ratonhnhaké, all leadership members hold equal powers and are accountable to everyone. A woman leader called Lokayaner, or clan mother, holds a powerful leadership role in the nation and has the authority to select a Royaner, or chief, to represent her clan politically. Moreover, she also has the power to depose her chief and replace him with another candidate, taking into account all she knows about the candidate in his dealings throughout his life. She decides who is a good fit to represent the clan. Clan mothers choose men who are honest, reliable, and clear-headed, with knowledge of Ratonhnhaké, the great law of peace. Amongst the Haudenosaunee nations, there are 8 clans: Turtle, Wolf, Beaver, Hawk, Eel, Deer, Bear, and Snipe clans. The Ratonhnhaké themselves have 3 clans: Turtle, Wolf, and Bear. Often translated as the Great Law of Peace, the Ratonhnhaké is the constitution of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. These teachings outline the basic principles that unify the original 5-year coinations into a powerful league based upon the good tidings of peace and strength. The Ratonhnhaké also provides a complex decision-making methodology that is achieved through consensus building. In 1987, a subcommittee of the United States Congress officially acknowledged the influence of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy and the Great Law of Peace upon the U.S. Constitution. Haudenosaunee people of the Longhouse. Around 1,000 years ago, a long and bloody war engulfed the 5 indigenous nations that inhabit what is now known as Central New York State, Southern Ontario, Southern Quebec, and Western Vermont. In the west were the Seneca and Cayuga nations. To the east, the Ratonhnhaké and Oneida nations. Located in the center of the territory was the Onondaga nation. In the midst of this war, a messenger known as the Peacemaker provided a path of peace, righteousness, and power that unified these nations and put an end to their bloody war. Their union or alliance is called the Haudenosaunee, a Western Iroquoian term that is generally translated as people of the Longhouse. The Ratonhnhaké term is Ratonhnhaké, which means they are building an extended house. In 1722, the Tuscarora Nation was adopted into the Haudenosaunee, becoming the sixth nation of the Confederation. This is hard. The foundation of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy is the Kayanarkoa, the Great Law of Peace. This ancient doctrine provides an elaborate and efficient institution of democratic governance, social and economic stability, and a moral equation to achieve a personal and collective peace. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy is a constitutional democracy that is governed by a group of 50 chiefs who make decisions through a complex consensus-building process. In colonial times, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy held a prevalent political and military influence over the eastern woodlands of North America. I'm sorry to anyone who is listening to this, or does listen to this. The Haudenosaunee Grand Council of Chiefs. The Haudenosaunee Grand Council of Chiefs is the central governing authority of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. The Haudenosaunee Great Council is made up of 50 chiefs who represent each of the original 5 nations. Each of the 50 chiefs installed on the council is named after one of the original founders of the league when it was established. During debates, the Haudenosaunee Grand Council, the leadership are divided into 3 deliberating parties. The first party is made up of both Seneca and Mohawk chiefs. The second party is made up of both Oneida and Cayuga chiefs, including the Tuscarora chiefs. The third party is made up of the Onondaga chiefs, called the Firekeepers. As the facilitators of the council of the Seneca and Mohawk chiefs present the standing issues to the chiefs of the Oneida and Cayuga nations, including the Tuscarora nation. Following a discussion amongst themselves, the Oneida and Cayuga chiefs shall formulate a resolution to the standing issue and return it to the Seneca and Mohawk chiefs for their consideration. The 2 parties shall then deliberate upon the standing issue back and forth in this manner until they achieve a consensus. Once both the Seneca and Mohawk chiefs and the Oneida and Cayuga chiefs come to one mind, the standing issue is then passed along to the Onondaga chiefs, who shall either confirm the resolution or offer a counter-proposal. The Iroquois. The term Iroquois refers to a group of indigenous people who inhabited the eastern woodlands of North America, Great Lakes, and St. Lawrence River Valley areas, made up of Kainenkeaka or Mohawk, Oneida, the Onondaga, the Cayuga, the Seneca, the Tuscarora, the Huron, the Susquehannock, or Northern Iroquoian, and the Cherokee, Southern Iroquoian peoples. The Iroquois share a common ancestry, social organization, economy, spiritual beliefs, and dialects, deriving from a Proto-Iroquoian language. The term Iroquois is often synonymous with the Haudenosaunee or Iroquois Confederacy, a political league made up of Kainenkeaka or Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and later the Tuscarora. Okay, we've got a couple more to go here on this page. The Kainenkeaka, or Mohawk, meaning the people of the Flint, The Ratonhnhaké are an indigenous people who traditionally inhabit a territory that stretches northward from the Mohawk River Valley to St. Lawrence River Valley. The Ratonhnhaké and spans a geographic area of what is now known as New York State, western Vermont, and southern Quebec. The Ratonhnhaké are joined by the Oneida, the Onondaga, the Cayuga, and Seneca nations, who founded an alliance of confederation over 1,000 years ago, called the Haudenosaunee. People of the Longhouse, the Haudenosaunee were also known as the Iroquois by the French, and the Six Nations Confederacy by the English following the naturalization of the Tuscarora Nation in 1722. Called Mohawk by the Dutch after an offensive Algonquin term for cannibal, the Ratonhnhaké are considered to be the keepers of the eastern door, sharing with the Seneca Nation the responsibility for guarding the doorways of the symbolic longhouse of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. Due to their strategic geographic location in the east, the Ratonhnhaké were the first of the Haudenosaunee nations to establish diplomatic and economic relations with the European on behalf of the Confederacy. The Oneida Nation, meaning people of the Standing Stone. The Oneida Nation is a member of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. Both the Oneida and Cayuga nations are referred to as the younger brothers of the Haudenosaunee Grand Council. Onondaga Nation, meaning the people of the hills. The Onondaga Nation is a member of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, centrally located amongst the Iroquois nations. The Onondaga Nation serves as the fire keepers or capital of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. The Seneca Nation, meaning the people of the Big Hill. The Seneca Nation is a member of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, geographically located on the western end of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. The Seneca are called the Keepers of the Western Door and are responsible for protecting the western entrance into Haudenosaunee territory. The Haudenosaunee economy, the Three Sisters. The primary economy of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy was the horticulture, cultivating what the Haudenosaunee call the Three Sisters: corn, beans, and squash. The women of the village were primarily in charge of the community's economy and tended to the fields, while the men supplemented their economy through hunting and fishing. The Haudenosaunee economy figures prominently in their spiritual cycles of ceremonies, as the Haudenosaunee will hold Thanksgiving ceremonies to welcome and honor a particular plant or food during corresponding seasons. When George Washington wanted to neutralize the Haudenosaunee Confederacy during the American Revolution, he ordered General Sullivan to destroy every Haudenosaunee village, specifically targeting their cornfields, an act that earned Washington and succeeding presidents the title Ratonhnhaké, or Town Destroyer. The Tuscarora Nation, meaning hemp gatherers. The Tuscarora Nation is a member of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, originally from North Carolina. The Tuscarora migrated northward and were adopted by the Haudenosaunee in between 1714 and 22. From that point on, the Haudenosaunee were referred to as the Six Nation Confederacy. I really do feel for these people. They welcome some unknown people into their lands, and then those people just completely destroy their way of life and put them in little tiny spots and said, this is where you can live from now on. We know you were here first, but here you go. But going on, we get into longhouses. In the times before European contact, up until the early 1800s, longhouses originally served as living quarters of Iroquois people, stretching between 40 and 200 feet long. Longhouses were long rectangular structures that housed a number of families belonging to a particular matrilineal clan family. Along the inner walls were open compartments for each nuclear family, with a long courtyard in the center, which connected the two entrances on each end of the building. Two adjacent families would share one hearth at each compartmental increment. When the peacemaker brought the good tidings of peace and power to the Iroquois, he used the concept of the longhouse as a symbol of the political and spiritual union of the Iroquois Confederacy. The Kayanarkoa, the Great Law of Peace, identifies specific, geographically appropriate household roles for each of the 5 nations sheltered beneath the dormers of the symbolic longhouse. The Mohawks serve as the keepers of the eastern door, the Senecas as keepers of the western door, and the centrally placed Onondaga serve as the fire keepers, where all Confederate business is transacted. Each nation had its own hearth, which symbolized its own domestic government, while the rafters symbolized the laws of the League that continues to extend with every resolution of the Grand Council of Chiefs. Next we have wampum. Made with seashells found along the eastern seaboard, wampum was used amongst the native people of eastern woodlands. Among the Haudenosaunee, wampum made from the quahog shell would be refined into cylindrical beads and used to create belts and strings, which would be used as mnemonic tools that commemorate treaties, laws, and other important events, in addition to symbols of legitimacy for leadership. And next we have war club. A war club is a traditional Iroquois weapon. Atop a long wooden shaft, a large ball is carved around the knot of a hardwood tree, which is used as a blunt club against their enemies. Next we have a war post. When an Iroquois village was to take up the war path, they sometimes held a ritual whereby the warriors would strike a large wooden post in the village to prepare for battle. A hatchet would be left in the post until the war was finished, when it would be removed. And lastly, we have the hatchet. Traditionally, the blade of an Iroquois hatchet was with flint stone. However, with the introduction of metal into Iroquois society, the hatchet became much more efficient and deadly. In the colonial era, hatchet molds were affixed with a pipe for smoking. Alright, going back. Hopefully that's the lot. And people, alright. We got people. What do we got? Who did we miss? Ah, okay, it's an update. Canitio is updated. Let's find out what it has to say. Canitio's actions during the Braddock expedition, along with her relationship with a known Templar, more or less excluded her from becoming a clan mother herself in adulthood. However, it seems even after her child was born, she continues arguing for action in the war, rather than the restraint advocated by the village elders. She did, however, cut off all contact with Hatham. It's not clear why the Templars attacked in 1760 or what their objective might have been. The village was nearly destroyed, but recovered over the course of several years. And now that we're oh so smart, we can continue with the story. First, we must find a place where animals are likely together. A burrow. See? Okay, I got it. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I'm done reading for today. Most of this. So I'm gonna let you guys read the subtitles. Unless it's in a cutscene, then I'll read them again.
Hauki oya dijat karhara.
Some traps. Some snares for the rabbits.
Ja, kaya gwire danu kahore au naya anga daksa de ne ganehum. Negi gas kaya da gesnu sage angats de zi anjena. Onak tis kena asun a ange. Toga oskenundu ayungenika amadego.
He's got some good eyes if you can see that. A deer. We're gonna do this. I mean, yeah, you probably don't. There's lots of deer around, and they're kind of dumb, and they will get very close to you. You probably don't even need to actually go to the deer. Just use your car and run it over. It's what we do on Deer Avenger. Well, I guess it's the opposite way. If you haven't watched the Deer Avenger videos, you should. See, look at that. Just an idiot. Put out bait and it's over here. You're done. He's all like, yeah, well done, man. Alright, deer. Behavior. Deer are skittish animals and quick to notice threats. They're sometimes. Bait, poison, darts. I feel like you shouldn't poison your meat. Place bait, then hide. Assassinate when deer is close. Or remain undetected by approaching them through the trees. Then use your bow. You can use a poison dart to slow and kill it. Again, probably wouldn't poison, but whatever. Not in real life. The parts used are meat, pelt, whatever. Don't go by yourself. Well, now he's gonna go by himself because we shoved him out of the way. He might get punched by General Lee again. Or maybe he'll hit you with a nice orange car. Yeah, got one. You're really doing it. Why do I have the feeling, like every other game, that this is gonna lead me into like a bear attack or a wolf attack or something? Probably could have got that deer, but I just have a feeling, you know. Ooh, what do we have here? Yeah, I saw it eating the... Okay, anyways. Oh, cool. It like tracks it, which isn't super realistic, but we'll go with that. Alright, we're gonna speed her up. And since we don't have it in the Pokedex yet, we're going to get this fox. And the second one, which appeared out there. God, we just punched it. There it is. Alright, registered in the Pokedex. Foxes are curious and skittish. They're quick to detect threats and will flee if they notice you. Poison, again with the poison. Use a snare near a clue, or you could just punch it. You can bait the fox. Shoot it with your bow. Again, they go back to the poison thing. And the pelt and tail are used. Again, poisoning things probably isn't the best choice. I'm probably not going to do much poisoning. If I do, it's just to see how it works.
Kana dogu? Oh, naawa ne. Otku.
There it is. Oh yeah, it missed me. Yeah, get some, dude. Oh, where'd he go? Disappearing bear. The black bear, too. Probably a baby by the looks of it. He's not super huge. Yeah, I don't really think this is how bears behave. Am I supposed to kill this guy or just continue dodging it until he hits me? Bring it, dude. Maybe, can I like climb a tree and kill him from there? Escape from the bear. Oh. I guess we're gonna... I'm gonna try and fight him. Come on. Get me. Ouch. Come on, dude. I want that pelt. Let's see if we can get this. Hold on. Yeah, we got him. We're bringing back a good meal this time. Some bear meat, some bear grease, a bear pelt. I'm gonna wear it like a Viking. There he goes. That's just on the way back. Hey bro, you see me take down that bear? You saved my life, thank you. Yeah, I know. Once you get back, hopefully the others will understand why our bounty is thin. What are you talking about? But it's not. Yeah, with all your rabbits? Oh, isn't that cute? Dude, I took down a bear. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even supposed to. But everybody's just gonna overlook that. For the rabbits. Rabbit stew is much better. We don't need bear pelts or meat. Garbage. She's gonna be like, where you been? I'm gonna be like, oh, just feeding the village. Now that I think about it, I could be part of the bear clan. Perhaps this is disciplinary action for me killing the bear. I know you wonder why it is we do not wander from these woods, why it is we do not join the other Ratonhnhaké in war. Tonight, you will have your answers. You need that thing where you smoke us out? Our village sits on sacred ground, and it is, to keep it, our duty, above all others, to keep it hidden from outsiders, even if it means allowing our enemies to gain strength. Don't question her. It is a difficult position for us. We are caught between the need to act and the knowledge that doing so endangers us. What is so important that you would see us imprisoned by ourselves? Where'd you get them hinges from? Ooh, that's from Harry Potter. It's that seeing thing that Neville's got. What is it? I just told you. A door. So we shouldn't have this, somebody else should. Grandmother? Oh yeah, he's super high right now.
Greetings, Guardian.
Are you a spirit?
You may think of me as such.
Where am I?
You are where you were before. If you mean to ask what it is you now see, it is known as the Nexus. From here, probabilities are calculated so that the proper path may be chosen.
What path?
Yours.
That's it? Now what? Oh, yep. Ubisoft does have a thing about doing this.
Follow me.
In like all the Far Cry games, your guy gets drugged and then does some spiritual journey. I do kind of get it on this game though, you know, being the...
What have you done to me?
People
Selected a form familiar to your culture. It is designed to ease navigation.
I feel like keeping me as a person would do that, but whatever.
We have waited millennia for your arrival. You, who will bring to him the last piece, that he may open the door.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. I sense my words cause pain, but such was not my intention. You are important, child, in more ways than you will ever know. As we speak, forces gather in secret, preparing to seize control of the land. If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached.
Alright. So she is talking to him right now. She's not speaking to Desmond like before, where she was speaking through Ezio, talking to Desmond knowing he was in the Animus. This is specifically talking to our character.
Yours is a special lineage. Past, present, future. Many are connected to you. Many who have changed the world, who will change the world. So too shall you. I have called you here that you might know your duty. You must protect Sanctuary from those who would undo our work.
What sanctuary? What work?
Maintaining your current course will result in a negative outcome. Premature access will destabilize the region. Your village and its people will be destroyed.
What am I to do?
You will learn of a man who will provide additional training. Seek this symbol. No doubt you have many questions. Time will see them answered. For now, you must follow, leading until later.
She didn't even answer some of our questions. I guess it really doesn't matter. But we know now we need to seek out the symbol. And as we know, that's the assassin symbol. So we're going to go and seek out the assassin and learn some stuff.
Ratonhnhaké Katnue ni satka
Where did
Tutiga
you
Gari
see that
Wayaronitsu.
symbol?
Atun hets wagena
Spirit showed it to me.
Wakaro di rungwe
She said I would meet a
Agena
man
dun
who
hase
would
onio
show me
akande.
the way.
Tantune tiga runungwe.
Men
Easy
from
na
behind the
kahanda
valley
di
will
tunes.
return
Gari wesi
here.
wakaderiander.
I've known it for a long
Easy
time
ki
now.
oni. Arahaja
And
ziza
so,
deni gorizo ne dosa seri wayena.
Have you?
Yungar Haratstone Ayede
We're sworn to protect this place, but you
Nexti da Sheri de
are right as well.
The
world is changing, and we
cannot
cannot hide forever.
Yaka atakitsko ge dano agader
I'll
harda
not sit
dene
here
ayete
and wait for our
wanda.
end.
Then
I release you.
Owadu
You may
Erda
leave.
Osete.
Ohnu jera di
If
tizaderi
not, you
wadenyani.
have changed your mind.
Because
I cannot change yours. Take this sleeping bag. You will find what you seek in a place to the east. It was there I saw the symbol. It was borne by a man who will surely help you as once helped your mother.
Yama.
Thank you.
Yours
is a noble heart, but I fear you expect too much. Go, seek your symbol, find your way. She doesn't even have a name. She's just Elder. Alright, cool. To be honest, that is where we're going to end it, because I've had enough of learning and talking today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next episode. Goodbye.